He subscribed and bell icon, did you?
I will.
Nope. What is up, peoples of YouTube? I'm the Motorcycle Mick, and today we're looking at my tips for extending your riding season. As you can see, where I live, it is only 45 degrees this morning, and if you live in a place where it's cooler, you might have the same issue I do. So I'm going to show you some tips to extend your riding season. First off, let your bike idle and warm up a little bit. But before we jump too far into this list, if you are new to this channel or have been watching for a very, very, very long time, hit that subscribe button down below. I'd be much obliged if you did. I upload videos every Tuesday and Thursday around 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. As you can see, my idles come down about, I don't know, 300 RPMs. Perks of starting the motorcycle and letting it run for a minute. And then a lot of people tell you that's not good, but in reality, it's allowing your bike to warm up before you start putting strain on everything. But these next four, I guess, can really be grouped into your body. But I'm kind of gonna go a little more in depth on them than most people would. I mean, and it's not gonna be long. It's gonna be a couple seconds each one. Some people just list it off. I want to give a reason why. 45 degrees, whatever that math is on that stupid little chart. I shouldn't say stupid, but that chart that everyone wants to post every year. Starting with your gloves, probably want some leather gloves. That's gonna be the best bet. Leather insulated gloves. If you don't want to get the cheaper leather gloves, you can get a pair of gloves to put inside them. Next, you're gonna want, like I said, the windproof jacket with something warm on underneath. And thirdly, from this category of the body, is you're gonna want chaps. And what chaps are is basically leather pants you put over your pants. Don't go out and buy leather pants. Those are dumb. That's something I've seen before. Those are stupid. They don't provide you the protection of what chaps are supposed to do. Chaps are supposed to be sitting over your clothing, provide wind resistance and a little light protection. I mean, honestly, it's still leather, so they're gonna serve their purpose. Along with that, you could get some like windproof slide resistant pants, something like that. From my experience with those, I will say they don't work quite as good as chaps do. Chaps are quite comfortable and you can wear whatever you want underneath without having the repercussions of going somewhere and still having those on and not being able to take them off. The fifth thing on my list, because we have letting your bike idle, we have gloves, jacket, chaps, and it's like caveat to this. I didn't think I had to say it, but boots. Get some good boots and some wool socks. I mean, that's a pretty straightforward one. I don't know if I have to mention that, but I guess we'll call that number 6. Number 6, make sure you got some good boots with wool socks that'll keep you warm, because your feet will lose heat extremely quickly. Make sure you got the right socks for riding in cold weather. Leather boots, wool socks. If you hear my helmet opening and closing, it's because my breath is warmer than my helmet, but that's also a good thing. Number 7 is going to be, am I at 7 already? The 5th thing on my list, my helmet, or your helmet. Get a full face helmet. Yeah, you can look cool all you want wearing that friggin' half shell or no helmet, a ski hat, a mask, or anything like that. In reality, nothing is going to provide the same warmth as a full face helmet, and the reason being is because it's a whole object around your face. It's not something you're putting on your body that can really let air through. A full face helmet, like right now, what you're seeing is going to block all of the air trying to hit your face, whereas some people might not like that. In the warmer months, in the cooler months, it is literally just going around my head. I don't have to worry about my face getting really cold. My head's actually staying quite warm because these helmets, like belt helmets, are amazing. I'm staying warm, and that's what really matters. Keep all that wind chill off of your face, especially if you don't have a windshield. You're going to be taking a lot of wind, and looking cool versus being warm and comfortable and not getting sick or hurt does not outweigh your safety, because once again, your bike can be replaced, everything you wear can be replaced, you cannot be. So give yourself the best chance against bad situations. Something to go back to about the chaps though is, do make sure you're wearing warm clothing underneath them. Not that they're really gonna have any issues, but there is a spot 90% of the time where the crotch is, and if the air is coming up and going out of there, it's gonna hit you there, and then you're gonna get really cold really quick because of your no square. As always, a good set of warm long johns or thermals underneath any of what you're wearing is always gonna give you the best benefit. It's gonna keep you warm at all times, and that's gonna be the best way to keep yourself going on the road. Cold fatigue is a real thing. Your hands will start hurting, body parts will start, joints will start hurting, everything will start hurting because of constant cold air on your body. And that little chart that everyone wants to look at will tell you that there may not be a priest right now, but at the speeds I'm riding, I have one on me. But now that we've gone over the human body, we're going to take a look at motorcycle accessories you can put on your bike to help extend your riding season. Everything I'm going to list off here actually has a description down below, so you can go look in the description, find these parts yourself, put them on your motorcycle if you want to help keep yourself warmer. So even notice I'm wearing pants right now and I'm comfy, and it's what, 40 something degrees right now. The first thing you can put on your bike that's going to make the biggest difference when you're riding on a motorcycle in cooler weather is a windshield. It's not just enough to have a windshield on your motorcycle. You need to make sure that the one you put on your motorcycle is going to fit you properly. Measure so that you're either looking over the windshield or through the windshield. But when you're buying a windshield, make sure you know what you're getting. Make sure you're getting a quality product. There's places like Long Ride Shields. This is a Freedom Shields. I love this thing. It keeps me protected. It puts the wind over my head because I don't have to have as tall as windshield because it's got this lip. And then that lip helps kick the air over my head. I'm comfortable. I feel good. The second motorcycle accessory you can put on is going to be the handguards. Look at those things. Look at them. My hand sits here, my hands are warm. They do make other ones that are plastic. These ones are metal. These are from, I believe it's JT Customs and Fabrications. And it's a mom and pop shop out of California, like straight up mom and pop shop. You pull your mirror off and then you put your mirror back on. And that's how that mounts on there. And it holds in place by pressure from the mirror so when you tighten it. So you don't need to super mega tighten it, but that's what they are. But what those do is they put the air around your hand so that if you do have heated grips too, which plot twist we're going into next, is heated grips will allow you to have warmer hands on the inside. What it's going to do is it's not going to warm up the outside of your hand. What it's going to do is like holding on to a hand warmer. So you add those together with these, your hands warmer, protected, and it'll allow you to be able to keep on the bike in cooler and cooler weather, because the one thing that I get you is your hands getting cold. Going along with heated items, something I don't have on this bike but maybe should get, is a heated seat. The heated seat's going to provide you with warmth on your butt, and honestly, when you think about it, you're going to have a lot of arteries that run through your legs. You warm up your butt, it can actually help warm up your body. That's just anatomy. So when you warm up the blood pumping through your body, like you have the femoral artery, you got a couple other decent veins and stuff down there. Granted, something to worry about with that is price, because heated seats are not cheap, so you might look into something like a heated seat pad for a motorcycle. I'm not 100% sure if they have those. Probably should look into it though, because then I could just sit my nice butt on a warm seat. But heated seats have the added benefit of providing another warm spot to your body. Now they do have heated gloves, heated jackets. You know, they have the ones you can get that actually you put batteries into and will keep you warm. With that being said, you gotta start looking at price again. Those things get decently expensive. Granted, they do have the benefit riding in really cold weather while keeping your body warm. That's something I'm probably gonna look into, is getting into some actual heated gear. 90% of the time that heated gear is windproof, so it's taking the wind off you and adding heat to your body. If I want to ride year round, I'm gonna have to get some. Because that's my plan this year, is I'm going to ride year round. Snow, rain, I don't care. Something to remember though, you are going to have that protection with from a fairing and stuff right away. So depending on the bike you ride, you might want to consider what it's going to cost you to actually put all this stuff on there before, if you're that kind of person that wants to ride year round, you're going to have to add a couple bucks to a Sportster or certain Softails. Final motorcycle accessory I'm going to really talk about is hard lowers, or lowers of any type. They do have soft lowers and hard lowers. Now, if you're going to a Harley dealership, the soft lowers will be a much more price-effective choice. But if you are going to go online and search, which I have these hard lowers down below, these were $50 from eBay. They work awesome. Now, I did have to make a couple modifications to them because the intended purpose was not for these to be on Softails, but with a little bit of work, which really wasn't that much work. It was very little. It was one little spot I had to take out the Dremel. I had hard lowers on my motorcycle, and they keep the air in my feet dry when it's raining or cold. And that's when you get into like having your chaps on where the wind that's coming off this, because you can obviously see there's wind right here. When you wear chaps, it puts the air off of that. But that's all the accessories and stuff I have. Like, those are my tips for keeping you on the road longer in cooler weather, in places where we do get cooler weather. If you don't live in a place where it stays warm all the time, well, you're lucky, and I'm trapped here in living hell. Just remember, if you are going to ride though in colder weather, you need to protect yourself. You can get frostbite through clothing, and don't put yourself in a position to get hurt. Wow, that sounds like, I don't even know what that sounds like, a kazoo. And as always, I hope you have a great day, evening, night, morning, afternoon tea, brunch, lunch, nightcap, bagel, McGriddle, French toast, midnight snack again, crumpet. And remember to always ride for freedom. It's cold, I gotta warm up my hand.
This shit is old school. They say I'm not supposed to, but I make my own rules. Dog, this shit is old school. Yo, bitch, man, that's old news. She been on my whole crew. Yeah, that chick is ran through. Ha. This shit sound like old too. Pull up and I drop the roof, and that bitch a old school. These niggas acting brand new. I just keep it old.